Hey, my honey, where have we just arrived?
So we've arrived in Sevilla or Seville.
Seville or Sevilla, depends how you say it.
Yeah.
And
We took a bus from Malaga, 2.5-hour bus to Sevilla.
And it wasn't bad at all, eh?
It was lovely, and it was 24 euros each.
Yeah, so we're only in Sevilla for one night. We head for Portugal tomorrow. So we're going to give you a blazing trip around Sevilla.
Yeah, as quick as we can.
So we've left the bus station and now we're walking with our luggage. I don't know if you can see it along the streets of Seville, trying to find our hotel. Well, we're not staying in the hotel, but we got to check in at a hotel.
Check in at a different place to where we stay.
Yeah, so
we're going to try and do that.
We're going to try and do that now. Let's hope the accommodation's ready.
Yeah, because they say check-in's at 3 and it's only 12 now. So
yeah, otherwise we're
lugging our luggage around
to all the sites.
Yeah,
and it's a Sunday here, but it's quite a busy town. Our first impressions of Seville's a big town.
A big city.
Big city, sorry.
Yeah.
And some history of Seville is that Seville is about 2,700 years old, I believe. And it was a Roman city as well.
Turn left onto Calais Marqués de Paredes.
At one stage during the Middle Ages, it was probably one of the biggest cities in Europe.
Sure.
So yeah, and it was also a portal for the American trade coming from the Spanish Empire. So quite a lot.
And didn't you say it's one of the third largest city in Spain?
I think it is the third largest city in Spain. I stand to be corrected.
But, yeah.
And also, most importantly for me, and hopefully we can get to see it, but I don't know, it's where Christopher Columbus
his tomb is.
His tomb is here.
Yeah, at the cathedral. We'll see.
So we are staying in the historical part of town, eh?
We are.
Look at these narrow streets and that. Look down here, Manny. Down here. People all out on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, there looks like a champagne and wine tasting here. Yeah.
The drink of Sevilla.
Yeah. This is very cool. And what are we looking for? We're heading towards the Roman ruins, but we're trying to find a coffee shop at the same time.
I haven't had my coffee today.
Yeah.
It's lunchtime already.
Yeah, so we don't want Cindy getting grumpy. Oh, there's some cakes and pie. Oh, look, there's those meat rolls.
That's what we've got to have, one of these. Yeah,
Well, now we're leaving.
What's it, Bordello?
Yeah, well, we're leaving Spain tomorrow. Yeah,
No, Bocadillo.
Bocadillos. We believe they're very good. Hola. Okay, well, we finally found a coffee shop. This is it, the Palavete Colette Palacere. We're just going to go inside and see what it's like. So here it is. Looks like pastries and Cindy's sitting down over there. Cindy's so frazzled she didn't even check out the prices.
I just need my coffee.
Yeah, we just got our coffee. But it's a nice outlook here. Look at this. Looking onto the street, the little cobblestone streets and that. It's fantastic. So this is one of the palaces we come across. It's Palacio. And then there's
something moving down the street there.
Oh, is it? Should we go and have a look?
Let's have a look what that is. That's what.
So what a privilege. These guys are in fact practicing for their famous festival they have here in Sevilla, where they carry Mary, the Mother of God, the statue they have here in Sevilla. So these guys are in fact practicing, and we're not getting to see the festival, sadly, but it's one of the most famous festivals in the world. But look how they all walk in time so they don't drop the statue of Mary. Look at this. Wow, so this is the closest we're going to get to see that festival, which is amazing. Look at that, the guys are practicing all the little steps. Oh, this is amazing to see. It'd be even better if it was the actual festival. But wow, look at this. Probably one of the most famous Christian festivals in the world, you know that? Look at that with these buildings in the background. You can imagine with the castle and heading towards the cathedrals. Look at these guys. Look at their faces. Concentration. Strong guys, eh? That's amazing. What a privilege to see this. Don't you just love the little kid at the back? There he's going with his dad. Yeah, wandering the streets. See, look at that construction behind you there.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is. And but here's the University of Sevilla, which is also
old, eh?
that is old. So that's also a world famous old university, the University of Sevilla. So in front of us is the Setas de Sevilla, which is a modern construction here in Seville.
I think it's made of wood.
Is it made of wood?
I'm sure I read
Yeah, it looks like wood.
Yeah,
And it's like you said something about a parasol. It's almost like mushrooms or...
mushrooms or parasol.
Yeah.
It's a very modern kind of landmark in Sevilla.
Very cool, hey? So under the big mushroom-like design is the Antiquarium de Seville. And this is where we believe some Roman ruins are. We're going to try and find them if we can get in. It's nearly closing as well. And we don't know how much tickets are, so...
Can you see them from the outside? Maybe.
I don't know. Let's go and have a look. I know nothing about them other than it's well-preserved Roman ruins. Yeah, so here's some of the statues in there already. Por favor, don't touch. Okay, let's go and have a look. Oh, this looks cool. Let's see if we can get in. So Rome conquered Sevilla in 205 BC.
Yeah, but Sevilla was founded in the 8th century.
8th century before Christ, yeah. But these buildings here are homes, businesses.
This is a factory.
This is a factory. So literally, look at this must be where they mixed, this looks like vats and that in here. And shops, there's shops and homes in here. So this is quite incredible. Wow. So Mahani, how much did it cost to get in here?
It's only €2.10 each.
And it does seem that you can buy a general ticket for the sites in Seville. She
Yeah.
spoke something about that. That's a lot cheaper as well. So
Yeah.
that's not bad at all.
Something to
But
look
look at this, look at these homes, and it's quite incredible. This is Roman mosaics of a house.
There's a face there. Let's go around.
Yeah, let's have a look at the face. I don't know who that face is of, but the legendary founder of Seville was in fact Hercules. So that's
Sure.
yeah, in his Phoenician form. So this is another house, but look, they had channels for flowing water. So the house literally had flowing water. Hey?
Yeah, sure. Unless it was on the outside of the house.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but that channel goes through the house over there. Check how well preserved that is, Amani.
And look at the center. The two birds.
Oh, okay. Let me zoom up there. Oh wow, look at that. That's beautiful, hey. Do you think that's like 2,300 years old?
It actually boggles the mind.
It boggles the mind, hey.
Yeah.
You realize in those days things were created to last, not like today.
Yeah, I mean, imagine that's lasted 2,300 years.
Yeah. So if you wonder why Cindy and I get so excited about things that are really old, like Roman ruins and that, why, my honey?
It's because in our country, I think the oldest thing is about 200 years old.
Yeah,
maybe 300.
Maybe. But if we see something over 100 years old in our country, we get excited. So if anything from the 1800s, we consider really old. So when you start going back thousands of years, we kind of don't get that at all.
This is incredible for us.
Yeah, so it really is a privilege for us. So we're going to sit under the giant mushrooms, these giant mushrooms, which are insane, beautiful, and have our picnic.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Yeah.
I need my lunch now.
So our picnic today is, as always,
As usual.
cheese and chorizo. Yeah.
The same as every day in
the same
Spain.
as every day in Spain. So there's the Salamanca University. Lovely view of it there. Here's the mushrooms. And there's, that says, I love Seville. Sevilla.
Sevilla.
And there in the plaza in front of us is like a tall, we don't know what that is. But look at it moving there in the pink. Yeah, in Spain you see some cool things, eh?
Oh, here comes the hop on, hop off bus.
Yeah, you can go around.
And look how full it is.
Yeah, gee, you can go around Sevilla on that as well. Geez, that's packed, eh? This town is packed. City is packed. Yeah. So one of the foods around here that seems very popular is empanadillas.
Like little pies.
Yeah, like little pies. So we might come and do this tonight, hey?
Oh, we've got a little, look nice. There's a whole different variety.
And the beer's only €1, so that could be quite good.
That could be good.
Yeah. There's another busker ahead of us. All the crowds, all the little streets. Just giving you guys a feel. So there's a lot of ladies who's singing there. All these little, there's a little tabacteca bar. Allah. So there's some more dresses for you, some Spanish dresses.
But for all the ladies out there, aren't these just beautiful,
Yeah.
like little wraps?
Little wraps, yeah.
Oh, they're amazing. But
What colour suits you? The green or the light green?
purple.
Put the purple out there, yeah.
But I mean, it's hand sewn. It looks beautiful.
It looks very beautiful, eh? Check out all the Spanish dresses in here. Look at this. Cindy's gone inside to have a look. Let's go and have a look. Wow. Hey? Where are you going to wear this, my honey?
No. I'll wear it around the house.
So one of Cindy's favourite things, wherever we go, she gets a fan.
Because I always get hot.
She's always hot. But look at these Spanish ones. They're so different from the Vietnamese ones and that we got.
These are about 30 to 40 euros.
Oh, you kidding? Are you kidding me?
But these are special ones.
Yeah, but these are special. These are amazing, huh? Look at all the... Wow. Look at this building, guys. If you can see the illustrations, artwork, yeah, on the wall. There's like cherubs up there, and then the artwork on this building. Very cool. Another thing we're noticing around Seville, tons of ice cream shops, eh?
Lots of ice cream shops.
Yeah, so-
but apparently in summer it gets up into the 40 degrees Celsius.
Oh, is it?
they
Okay,
need
so that's
ice
probably
cream.
why they need ice cream. So we have found Seville Cathedral. Hey? It's huge, as all the cathedrals in Spain are huge. So you said Seville Cathedral, that's where Christopher Columbus is.
His tomb is, yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Absolutely massive. So here we are, Seville Cathedral. It is huge again. Just goes all the way around. You wonder where the entrance is. Oh, look how you go. Just ahead of you there, horse and carts. Let's go and have a look. So, yeah, some horse and carts. You can take a ride around the town here in Seville. Hey, you want to go and take a ride around the town?
In a carriage.
In a carriage, hey? So there's a little glimpse inside. And that's the doors. And the bells are ringing. But that's one of the stained glass windows in the back there.
There's just so much to see here.
Yeah, there's so much. You literally, that's the Alcazar, I think.
Oh, yes, it's next
But
door.
you literally go from one square to another, and there's just people everywhere. I don't even know how many squares we've done. This is just about us this video is just us wandering through Seville.
Taking it all in.
And there's the cathedral right here. And the horses and people. And the square. Yeah.
Just a real vibe.
Yeah. And then across the way there, the bells are ringing. Check, there we go. Everything's happening in this square. And look at that beautiful building behind you. Hey? There's just so much going on. Yeah, there's so much going on. It's kind of a little bit overwhelming in a way.
But in a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
I would love to go into this cathedral.
Yeah, let's go and have a look around the front. Cindy's trying to find out what she's got information on her phone. But right next to the cathedral, there looks to be castle walls, and then there's a Gerardo Delgado exhibition in that building there. And it seems that the cathedral was built, when did I say? In about 1519.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a couple centuries old. Oh, the sun's coming out, my honey.
Quickly run into the sun. Oh.
Yeah, how cool is that? And then look at the castle walls there. Here comes the horse and cart. Hey? Tour groups. We came up with a word just now. What did we say?
Bustling.
Bustling. That's the best way to describe this place. It is a bustling city. So that is literally probably the best view we can get of the
cathedral.
Of the cathedral, hey?
Amazing.
Again, huge. We haven't even been to see the entrance there. We got distracted by the Alcázar, but we'll get there after the Alcázar. As I said just now, there's so much happening. We're kind of just wandering around. There seems to be an entrance in here. We're not sure what this place is. So it looks like a beautiful square. So, wow. Look at this old cobblestone square here. Look at this. Right near the cathedral. Look at the beautiful trees, eh? Here's a gentleman making something here. Don't know what he's making. Smells beautiful. There's an old building in front of you there. You have a clue where we are? There's so much happening.
We're in the Alcazar, from what I understand.
Yeah, there's the cathedral up top there and the castle walls. This plaza we're in is the Plaza Patio del Banderas plaza here. And I'm not sure what that building is. Sorry, guys. It just seems a whole lot of things are happening. And it's not always clear on Google Maps exactly what it is. What is the lesson we're learning in Spain?
Book your tickets for these kind of things ahead of time because all the tickets are sold out.
Yeah, so
and
this
the office is only open tomorrow to buy tickets again.
Okay, so this is the Alcázar of Seville, the one entrance, and that's about the most we're going to see of the Alcázar. It looks beautiful inside there.
And just to say that this is off season and it's sold out.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how ahead of time you're going to have to book in season.
Yeah. This is literally one of the most touristic, probably, but kind of coolest places we've been to.
I like it.
Yeah, Cindy likes it. I just find it full of people.
Well, it is, but it's got a vibe.
Yeah, it's got a real vibe. See the beautiful flowers, monuments, the cathedral. Behind me is the castle. And there's just buildings. Look at these ancient buildings, old buildings, not ancient buildings. Oh, here's more of the castle at the back here. Let's go and see there. So this is the entrance, and these people already have tickets, and there is a queue because the tickets are sold out.
Yep.
So, typical. Again, we seem to have the same problem here at the cathedral. Hey, I think it's all sold out. So,
what I looked at though, the cheapest tickets I think are 17 euros.
What, to get into the cathedral?
To get in.
And there's a beautiful statue in the front there. So this was built in the early 1500s. Lovely window up there. But again, the queue's just stretching off down the... Okay, so we've learned two things. Do not come to Seville on a Sunday. And book.
And in Europe generally, I think book ahead.
Yeah. Just an interesting fact about the Alcázar. The first thing, it was built in the 10th century by the Moors. And the other thing?
It was actually a location for the filming of one of the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so that's quite interesting.
Like
Yeah. So some of you might like history, some of you like TV, and so it's it's a little piece of everybody. And these trees behind us are usually filled with oranges, like and nachis. I think we call it nachis.
In Malaga and Granada,
and Cordoba.
With them.
Yeah, but here there's only a few left. It looks like.
Seasons like different here.
Yeah. So we're literally looking for a place to have a beer at a table, and you think we can find one restaurant that's got a table, and then these guys are now singing over here. Okay. I don't know if it's a birthday. You think it's a birthday or? Yeah. Yeah, somebody's getting serenaded. Very cool. Yeah. Yole, yole, yole. That is so cool. This city is vibrant. Very cool. Okay, let's find a beer. I don't know if we'll ever find a beer. You won't believe us when we say we literally cannot find a seat. Are there people queuing to get a table? We're in the area called the Barrio, hey?
Barrio de Santa Cruz.
The Santa Cruz. So that's the area we're in. It is a popular area, but this is where we're at. So if you want to come to the Barrio Santa Cruz,
How full it is.
well, it's just packed. You cannot believe how full this place is. There's people doing everything. So we finally found a place to sit down at the table, and then this is what it looks like inside. Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello.
Yeah. And this is what it looks like inside. Lovely little place.
It's going to be on my plonk.
So Cindy and I thought we were having a new drink, Olorosos, but we in fact had some last night in Malaga. Yeah, we didn't realize it was Olorosos then.
It tastes the same. I don't know.
No, well, it is. It's a sherry, and it's probably exactly the same. But so that's orange wine.
Which is?
It's not made from oranges. It's made from two different types of grapes here in this region, and it's a speciality of the region.
Because as we were walking the streets, I saw them talking about. I saw a lot of Seville orange wine.
Yes.
So we
that's
had to
what
try it.
that's what we had last night, but we didn't know what it was. And I'm having a beer, so I'll have to
amazing.
taste. Yeah. And we're right here on the street, on
corner.
on the cobblestones, and experiencing Seville. We can't get into any of the sites.
Yeah.
Everything's full.
Everything's full. But we saw the outside.
We did see the outside. Yeah, I really wanted to see Christopher Columbus, so I was disappointed.
It's too, wow.
Yeah. So this is the lovely pub we've just had. We were sitting outside, but look at the piece of pork here. This really is lovely. And look at all the bullfighting and things here. Really fantastic. So there seems to be a tram here as well, hey?
It is. I saw it earlier. There's a tram tracks right here.
And you were saying just now about staying in the old town?
Yeah, so we're staying in the old town. You can literally walk everywhere, easy walk into all the major sites. So
Yeah.
the old town's a good place to stay.
So there's even a site behind Cindy that looks like an old building, and again, not sure what it is, but it looks beautiful. And if you know what that building is, please let us know. Look at the square here, Manny. They're setting up there's something going on. They're taking on down. Look at that with the beautiful old buildings and
The beautiful city.
yeah, absolutely beautiful city. Look around the corner here. Look at this building over here. Is that a church or a? Not sure. Here's a lovely monument of a king on a horse. Do you know anything about this monument, Mahani?
No, maybe there's something written up.
Yeah, let's go and see. So I believe that's the Monumento on San Fernando up there. So we've picked up our luggage and we're heading for our apartment. I hope you've done well this time as well.
Right in the center.
Yeah, well, you've done very well. So we've arrived in our apartment buildings on the narrow streets here.
In the middle of everything.
But look at this. It goes up and up and up and up. And we're on the first floor. So Cindy's got her luggage, I got mine.
There is a lift.
There is a lift, but it's first floor. So here it is. You're going to see it as soon as we do. What's it like?
There we go.
Okay, it's just not as big as our other ones recently,
No, look, there's the
but still
kitchen
very.
behind.
Oh, is there a kitchen behind? Oh, we got a kitchen.
We've got a kitchen.
Wow, there it is.
Look how comfy this bed
This is with huge TV. Wow,
Oh,
a nice bathroom.
let's open up and see our view.
So here's our view. Oh, we got other people's balconies, and look at the narrow streets beneath us. You can't kind of open these. I don't think you can. Yeah. Can you open it? Yeah, you can. And there's a little park there with nachos, and the people below us. This is very cool, very Spanish. It's very chuffed. Are you happy? And there's soundproofing as well.
Well, that doesn't bother me.
It bothers me. But the cool thing for Cindy,
there's a coffee machine.
what's it? A
Dolce Gusto.
A Dolce Gusto.
And there's coffee pots for the morning.
And she loves these. Mahoney, is that the best couch we've ever had?
I think this is the most comfortable couch we've ever had.
And literally on our last night in Spain, this is exactly what you kind of dreamed of, staying on one of these small little old roads and cobblestone streets.
With the little balconies that look onto the balcony in the building across the way. You can literally
and beneath us is a little cobblestone street, and
yeah, this is how you imagined it.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, well done. You've done it again.
I've done it again.
There is a really famous cheesecake shop somewhere along here, because there's a queue that has been going for nearly a couple 100 meters, and this is the place. So that is the place, and this seems to be the cheesecake, whatever it is. What is it? Is it a cheesecake place? Cookies. Oh, okay. It's for cookies. It's called Mons.
Must be good cookies.
Yeah, it must be excellent cookies. But if you look down here, there's a queue going all the way down there. As we walk into the river, we found another beautiful building. Look at the bells up there, Mahoney. Hey? Look at that.
The size of the store.
Yeah, let's have a... Wow, look at that. Very beautiful buildings in Seville, hey? So we're going to take an early evening walk in the chilliness.
It's windy and cold.
Along, I think it's called the Guadalquivir River. Guadalquivir
Yeah, if you
River.
say so.
Yeah. And, yeah, look, there's some boats out. Look at that bridge. Even that bridge looks old, hey? Wow, look at this, guys. Look at this.
And look, they actually have a cycling track.
Yeah, look at the guy on his wheelchair. Look at that. Yeah, check out all the restaurants and that across there as well.
Also there, yeah.
Hey?
That's outside of the old town on that side.
Yeah, but it still looks pretty old to me. I don't know how they determine old town. Probably old towns because of Roman ruins.
And look, there's a boat coming along here. Boat cruise.
There's the boat cruise, hey? The wind has picked up a little bit.
See, that boat trip is packed. Look at that.
It is.
It's literally full.
Everything's full in this town, Mahoney.
I can't even begin to think what it must be like in summer. Not fun.
Not. So look at this. This is like the ship Columbus went across to the Americas in. How cool is that? Hey? Wow, and it's starting to rain, Mahoney. What a
And
pain
we
in the...
just said, should we bring our brollies? And it's been beautiful all day, so we didn't.
Yeah, and there's a Torre de Oro. Torre de Oro. Look at this. Can you take a photo of me here, Mahoney?
Yeah.
So this is a copy, a replica of Magellan's ship that first circumnavigated the globe in 1519 to 1522. So that's Magellan's ship. That's amazing. So there you have it. A copy of Magellan's ship. And you think that boat went around the world, that tiny little boat. It's crazy, eh? Magellan didn't make it. He died before it went around the world, yeah. But the boat made it all the way around the world. So that is incredible. So there is the Torre de Oro, and that was a military watchtower that was built by the Moors in the 13th century.
Sure.
Here along the river to probably keep an eye on the river and that.
You can climb up it and get some views, I think. There's people up there.
Yeah, let's go and have a look. It always amazes me how they built things like that like 700, 800 years ago. Hey?
And it's still standing.
And it's still standing. That's just insane. So we're inside, and they say it's a donation, but then they charge you.
It's 3 euros.
3 euros each, yeah. So we're going up. We always seem to be climbing nowadays, up towers. You can do it, Mahoney. You can do it. Are we there? We've made the top. So it's a little bit difficult to get a view here. You've got to look through the crenellations. But there we go. That's the river and the boat we showed you just now. And that tall building we saw coming in as well, that's quite unique. The thing that blows my brain is that this was built in the 13th century. And it's still, we're not right at the top, so it's still all the way up there as well. So now you can see a clearer view. We've gone a little bit more up.
I wonder if it's a bullfighting ring, that round
Oh
thing.
yes, it must
like
be.
it,
Yeah, it could be the bullfighting ring. I don't think so. I think that's a factory. I think we saw that coming in.
Oh, did we? It looks like the same shape.
Yeah. And then,
Oh, there's a nice one of the cathedral.
oh, look at that. There's the cathedral over there. Lovely, hey? And there's the river on that side as well. So it is great views from up here. Oh, there comes a horse and cart down there. It's just gone behind the crenellation. It'll come past that. There we go. Check that out.
Oh, that's something to do if you come here.
Yeah. In the tower, there's a little bit of a museum, and that's Columbus' ship, the Santa Maria.
1492.
Yeah. There's Columbus arriving in the Americas. There's the man, Christopher Columbus. I was just saying to Cindy, imagine like back in the 1400s or 1500s and Columbus arriving back here by river, coming up this river in his boats, and just incredible. And the people hearing that he discovered a new land and all these kind of things for the first time. Can you imagine the city? Must have been crazy. And then Magellan leaves here to sail around the world, and just so much happened in this city.
And you've read up a lot about this history.
Yeah,
you love it.
I love history.
Especially Spanish history.
Especially Spanish history. It might not seem like it on our videos, but it's quite hard to think on the spur of the moment sometimes. But I really love Spanish history and that. And it's just been incredible to get to Seville. Sevilla. Amazing, eh?
Are you sure it is the bull ring?
Yeah, that's the bull ring. You can see the shape. It must be the bull ring. Oh, there. Yeah, there's Seville's bull ring. If I'm mistaken, please let me know. It looks like tourists can get in there. But it looks, yeah, I think that's the bull ring, Marnie. I think that is it.
That's the one.
I told you it was the bull ring. Toros in Sevilla. Hey?
Yep, and that's like, must be all the shows.
All the shows that are coming up. So we're heading to the bus station, and everything was closed yesterday. On a Sunday, learned that all the shops close and the grocery stores close in Seville.
Yeah.
So we're buying breakfast here. Thank goodness this place is open, eh?
Yeah, thank goodness. It's quite early.
Yeah, and we're getting some nice salmis.
Yeah, they're probably the nicest we've had in a while.
Yeah, so
I haven't had to make them.
yeah, but I'm so sad. No, your sandwich has been amazing, my honey. So, my gorgeous, how have you enjoyed Seville?
Seville, although we've been only a short time,
Yeah.
I've loved it actually, but it's very busy.
Yeah.
But very vibey.
Yeah, it's got probably the most vibe we've come across any time we've been so far in Spain.
Yeah.
Not that we've been everywhere, but it really has a vibe. Yeah,
I recommend it.
Yeah, I do recommend Seville, definitely. Got a lot of history here as well. And oh, please, yeah, nearly forgot. Please remember, if you've liked this video, to press like, to subscribe, to share, to comment. And guys, again, just thank you for following us through Europe.
We really appreciate it.
We really appreciate it, and God bless.